Howdy friends, and welcome to another Stryker break. In this video, I'm going to open up a hobby box and a jumbo box of 2023 Bowman. I just can't get enough of this stuff. I think I'm going to probably do, I don't know, a whole case of hobby, whole case of jumbo, case of blasters maybe, case of the 24 count retail boxes, every format maybe. I don't know what it is about this year's product that I like so much. Maybe it's just that I didn't get into Series 1 a whole lot. Figueroa, it's a good guy. Series 1 was good. Quality control was good. Rookie class, good. I think it was just printed so much. That's a sweet Beatty. I like that Rookie of the Year Beatty. He's kind of my guy. You know how you pick up a guy? Oh, what's this? Haven't seen this yet. Ooh, yes. What kind of parallel is that exactly? Well, I haven't seen that one yet, so I can't tell you. Some kind of purple something to 199. And let's look at the corners. Corners look pretty good. Looks to be centered. Somewhat centered. I haven't figured out the centering on this product yet, but you can figure it out. Looks to be a little thin over there, but all in all, I'm happy with that. Justin Crawford first. A lot of good firsts coming out of here. But back to Beatty. Usually what happens is I pick up a guy on my fantasy team, or I draft a guy on my fantasy team, and then that's my guy. You know, I ended up crossing over, collecting his cards, maybe like looking for autographs, looking for firsts. Sal Frelick, Brooks Lee, and there's the atomic Anthony Gutierrez. Not a first, but that's okay. They're not all going to be firsts. Let's check out this pack. We got 24 packs in a hobby box here to go through. Yes, or Mercedes, Bergola. Hook me up with a like and a subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Always making new baseball card content. You're interested in what the best thing is to rip, where the value's at, where the ceiling's at, best card that you can get for a certain baseball player, checklist. We go over everything here. Production, you name it. Carlos Jorge, I like that. Man, for the most part, like I haven't heavily inspected these cards yet, but they look pretty good. As good as you can expect. At the very least, they look like a standard issue. No issues to talk about from a quality standpoint, centering, scratches, things like that. Corners, everything looks good. Little, scratch here or there, but that's going to happen. For example, I don't know what it is, but that card just feels thicker. But for example, let's see. I thought I saw a scratch on here. No. Okay, I don't have an example yet. Let me know what you think about the release in the comments below. I try to read all the comments and reply when I have time, when I can. But these hobby boxes, they've got exclusives in here that you can only get out of this format. So you do get the one autograph, but there are certain parallels. And a parallel, all that means is it's a different version of the same card. So let's say, for example, you pull this card. That's a standard chrome. A parallel would be one that's shiny or numbered. Atomic, those ones aren't numbered, but that's a parallel, unnumbered parallel, and they're actually produced in low numbers. So one of the things that when people are getting back into the game that they don't really understand is that some of these unnumbered parallels, there's Drew Jones. That might be the first one, and look at that. Scratches all over it. I think that's the first Drew Jones I've got, or maybe the first one I've noticed. Man, all the other ones are good. What? Why does it have to be like the number one guy has the scratches on him? Bummer. Junior, that's another good one. Caminero. Sweet. Caminero. We've gotten at least 3 first chromes out of this box that are good. But back to the hobby box talk. Okay, here's a Lunar Glow Herrera first. I'm kind of digging these exclusives that, like, especially in orange. Oranges seem, I mean, not easy to pull, but easier than you would think. Come on, auto. Let's get a big one. We're due a chrome parallel of some kind, numbered. Refractor Dominguez. That is a nice card. Numbered. So the refractors in Bowman are numbered. Bowman draft, not numbered. So it makes it special. Only 499 of these. Look at that. That's a sweet looking card. Looks to be centered. No scratches. I like that. Everybody kind of forgot about Dominguez for a little while. He didn't do anything eye-popping, and then all he's got to do is have a couple good games, and people are back on board. Spotlight, you get one of these per hobby box. Centered on the back. Can't tell on the front, really. I mean, could probably use the Bowman logo to get a little bit of centering, but the back is centered, so it's probably good. Bowman provides a very high ceiling as far as like what a card can be worth that you can actually pull out of here. And not only can you pull cards that are valuable out of here, but depending on what format you get, not that hard. Not that hard to pull a 3-figure card, 4-figure card even, potentially. It can be expensive, but that's why retail is a good route for people that are on a budget. Because the best dollar per parallel comes out of the blaster boxes. Now, you're not going to get autographs at, especially parallel autographs at a real high rate. Matt Mervis, I'm waiting for this guy to get called up so I can snag him. Oh, I guess we got 2. Maybe it's 1 per jumbo, 2 per hobby. I think that's what it is. Josh Baez. There it is. It is a parallel. It's a first. Matthew Wood. Refractor auto to 499. You know, these look really clean. That's one thing about it. Especially, I mean, after the uproar from Topps Chrome last year where they didn't have the white out for the autograph. I like how it's back here. 4th round pick for the Brewers. They've been picking them. Picking some nice prospects. Drafting. International signings. I'm a fan of the Brewers, especially this year. Got a good team, good young team. Fun to watch. A couple of aces. They could go places. Not to mention like one of the best, if not the best closer in the league. De Los Santos, another good chrome first. Man, this is going to be one of those sets that if you're the kind of guy that likes to nickel and dime your way back, that you're going to be able to do it. With this, especially like sending cards off to get graded. It takes a while and it's a lot of work to get your cards graded and then get them back. Pictures, listing, selling, shipping. It's a lot of work, but this is a good set for nickel and diamond. Those chrome prospects can have quite a bit of value, especially out of the gate. All right, that is it for the hobby box. Let's get into the jumbo. Right here. Jumbo box, a little bit different. The jumbo box is all about getting parallel autos, and then parallel autos on top of that. The best dollar per parallel auto, technically. Although, when I was doing my research, and if you didn't check it out, I'll put a little link up here or something. If you didn't check it out, I broke down all the odds, the pack odds, and then used the price of the pack, multiplied it, figured out the dollar per parallel and dollar per auto from all the different formats to this point. And actually, you know, retail is not that bad, if not good, to get autographs out of. Now, I don't know, a lot of them are going to be like paper autographs that you can only get out of retail, but there are some crossover autos that you can get in all formats as well, and then just exclusive green, especially the green chrome autos. out of blaster boxes. I think the price of the 24 count retail hobby box, I think they call it. I don't know what the name for it is this year, but I think the cost seems a little high out of the gate. And they may drop the price of that. I don't really know. I think they're planning on waiting a little bit to release blaster boxes, retail boxes, which is smart. Jacob Berry first, big prospect. And we've got another Lunar Glow. Dion Jorge. No way. Look at this. Oh, what are the odds of this? These are two different boxes, two different kinds of boxes. Obviously, two different cases. And we got two Refractor Dominguez cards, both numbered to 499. The odds of that are ridiculous. I don't even know how that's possible. Back-to-back boxes. What? Get out of here. Different formats and everything. I think that deserves a like and a subscribe. I'll do my best to educate and entertain while we're ripping baseball cards. Here it is, autograph number 1. Ooh, and it's a blue lunar crater. Those look cool. That little bit of texture in there makes a lot of difference. You know, if that was just a true blue, that would still look cool, but you got a lot of things going on here. The refractor background, and then the nice true blue color, a little bit of contrast with the gray, and then the texture with the craters. It's a cool looking parallel. I like them. I don't know if this is going to be a continued thing, like the whole moon theme. But that's numbered to 150. Brandon Walter. Wow, he is old. Goodness. A 26th rounder. Now, that is not necessarily the auto that you want to pull. Adley, Rookie of the Year favorites. Even so, when I'm going back to the nickel and diamond, even a card like that, if it, is perfect, no scratches, centering is good to the best of your recognition. Sometimes a card like that, especially early, you send it off, gem it up. Not a lot of people are going to have it. People are going to want it. It's a cool rookie card to have. Just going to kind of fly through this base a little bit quicker. Not a lot of interesting things going on in the base paper. Unless you get a parallel. Another Camnaro. I'm going to have a lot of cards to go through. I'm going to make sets. That's another thing. When you open up a lot, especially like retail, but you end up with a lot of... There's 3 different sets out of here. So you've got stars and rookies are numbered to 100. And then you've got prospects. See if we can find one. Oh, wait. First, a blue. Blue Shohei to 150. I like it. One of those cards you don't think about. Just getting a parallel of a superstar. Ends up having a little bit of value. You can do it a couple different ways. Squeeze a little value out of there. You could sell it raw. You get it graded, whatever. Gutierrez, this is what I was talking about, the paper prospects. BP 85, the checklist for the base paper prospects is to 150. So you got your checklist to 100, checklist to 150, and then you've got the chrome prospects. That's also numbered to 150. So there's 3 different sets that you can kind of nickel and dime out of here. If you're a set builder, Bowman's a great release for set builders as well. Kind of fun to try to piece together all 3 sets. Not easy. And when you are ripping a lot of retail, you kind of have that random variance where you're not necessarily guaranteed to get a set no matter how much you rip. But when you do get into like case openings, you have a much better shot. And I don't know how they're doing it this year, but especially in the past, you had a really good shot of making your complete set, several of them, multiple sets out of a case. Garcia, Ramirez, a lot of firsts. Carlos Jorge, a lot of firsts. Look at this. Are they all firsts? They are. I like to see that, especially they're all position players too. The more I open, I can't get enough of it already. This is going to carry baseball cards for a while, I think. I don't know what the next big release is that we're looking forward to. I haven't really looked. I'm not looking past Bowman right now. It's just hit this up hard. Matt Mervis, Khalil Watson. Okay, we got a couple more autos coming out of here. And Bowman's also fun because you can go back a year later some of the prospects you didn't even think about. You just kind of put them maybe in your Chrome first pile. Look at this. Is that a case hit? Oh, that's a case hit. It's a good. Out of the deal. Gutierrez Atomic and DePaula first to 199. So I'm loving it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.